Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Muray from Berg here again. Two live streams in a day. Yes, I do not mess around. Okay, I'm just checking on the quality as usual. The subject is, as you can see here, the subject is miscellaneous and Enochian magic. So thereby meaning that you can talk about whatever the hell you want. Thereby meaning that you can discuss whatever you'd like, as well as Enochian magic, if you know what Enochian magic entails or what it means or what it contains. So yeah, oh, I'm seeing someone. Oh crap, I'm seeing someone here. Come on, what the fuck, man? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I am being distracted by something, by an unwanted element. Okay, in any case, yeah, I'm back. Focus is, hold on, let me double check again to see if everything's okay. Unwanted element. Okay, yeah, everything is fine. Okay, now, yeah, let's continue with the subject matter at hand. I'm going to discuss Enochian magic. I'm not seeing anyone online yet, really. 2 people are watching this stream. In any case, in the chat bar, you can see what I'm discussing, miscellaneous as well as Enochian magic. Goddess of Earth says Enochian magic is dealing with angels. Yes, bingo. Bingo, GOE. Okay, yeah, Goddess of Earth. That's what Enochian magic is, bluntly put. And Enochian magic is known as one of the most difficult forms of magic to practice. Enochian magic is one of the hardest systems out there. But that's a given since you deal with angels primarily. The only difference is that the spirits that you work with are not the traditional angels that we're used to, such as the 7 archangels that stand before God, and the angels within Kabbalah, the angels within the Kabbalah, ruling over the Sephira or the Sephirot. No, generally speaking, in Enochian magic, you work with spirits that are completely different, okay? Angels that are from different spheres that we're not used to. And Enochian magic, if done traditionally, if you simply practice Enochian magic traditionally speaking, it is incredibly hard, okay? Make no mistake about it. It is hard to practice. Dare I say, in some aspects, even harder than what I do, Western ceremonial magic. As I remember it, or as I recall, Enochian magic simply stood for for working with the watchtower and learning Enochian, which is the language that angels allegedly speak in heaven, or the language that they do speak in heaven. So yeah, you can imagine that. Let's just say that well-known books on Enochian magic are well-known books on Enochian magic are. Hold on, let me see. Let me check my collection of books. According to my own knowledge, there was a good book on Enochian magic. Where is it again? Damn it! Enochian. Yeah, the author is Lon Milo Duquette. Enochian Vision Magic. Yeah. You also have Schuler, books by Gerald J. Schuler, Enochian Physics, an advanced guide to Enochian magic. And yeah, those are pretty much the only 2 books I have in my entire collection of Enochian magic. Jason Dunn says, interesting. Oh, crap. Just give me a second. A friend of mine is here. He is a lot sooner than I had anticipated at the wrong moment. The exact same moment that I just started the stream. Okay, so yeah, that's in any case regarding Enochian magic. That's what you've never heard before. Those are the only two books I have in my collection. One by Schuler, an author named Gerald J. Schuler, and the other one is by Lon Milo Duquette. And yeah, both books are good, but if I had to choose one, I choose Mr. Duquette's book. Mr. Duquette's book is good, exceptionally good, or at least comes as close as possible to anyone that seriously wants to work with Enochian magic. Jason Dunn has also joined us. Be right back. Just need to make a call. Sure, no problem. So yeah, in terms of serving as a manual or serving as a guide to how you want to practice Enochian magic, yeah, definitely good. What else can I say? In my own personal experience with Enochian spirits, an example is a proper example is that the higher self can also be seen bearing a lot of similarities to Enochian spirits. The higher self, damn it. Jason Dunn says, by the way, I want to master both your courses first as a good foundation. Yeah, I recommend that too. Okay, you can choose. Can I talk to somebody who can help me with a problem I have today? Yeah, so yeah, you can compare those. The experiences that I have, or what comes at least close to an Enochian spirit, is engaging with the higher selves of others. Up to this date, including my own higher self, I have summoned, as I can remember it, 4 or 5, at 6 at the most, I think, higher selves. And in my article on the higher self, I'll link that in the chat bar or in the chat window. You can, for those of you that haven't read the article yet on one's higher self, you can read the article and watch the video or the associated video, and you'll see for yourself. Crap. Sorry, the higher self. I have a video on it, not an article specifically. I do have articles on the HGA, the Holy Guardian Angel, not the Abramelinian Holy Guardian Angel. By Holy Guardian Angel, I'm referring to higher self. Hold on, I'll just link the video in the description so you can watch it and you can see what the higher self is all about for those of you that haven't watched it. The higher self, keep in mind, not the one from the Abramelin, not the one from the Abramelin, not that one. Okay, we're talking about a higher self. In essence, the higher self is a spirit that mirrors your personality, and it is a divine being that was created by God to literally complete you within your current lifetime. Every person is appointed one either at birth or right before birth. The second leading up to birth, Samael tells me. And yeah, these higher selves are very different, okay? In the sense that you can't traditionally pigeonhole or categorize them in any way that we're used to categorizing spirits. For example, hey, archangel, hey, infernal spirit, infernal angel, fallen angel, the way that we're used to elemental spirits, dead people, and it just goes on. No, they fit. They're literally within a class of themselves, okay? The only thing that I can say for sure is that they're celestial. For the rest, I can't really make any statements. They are somewhere in between, limbo-wise, if you will. But they are very powerful. I mean, really, really powerful. Yeah, they are really strong. Okay, that's definitely something that you should not underestimate. In my own experiences with my own HGA, I also already mentioned that a while ago. When I first summoned him, before I even thought about summoning him, I heard buzzing in my ear, literally like there was a giant beetle right up to my ear while I was in an enclosed area, an area where not even a mosquito was present, let alone a bug of such a size. It was like I had some kind of bumblebee right next to my ear, and a person back then that specialized, that I was friends with on Facebook, that's not specialized but that dealt regularly with Enochian entities, told me that Enochian spirits tend to make noises like that, because it said that when you summon Enochian spirits, that you can also hear a choir of people singing and stuff like that. Gregorium says hi again, Morino. Hello again, guys. I'm going to keep this live stream short and stay relatively on topic. So yeah, if you have any questions to ask, then just shoot them now. This live stream will be most likely either I've been streaming for 10 minutes now. I think it's going to be like what, half an hour or an hour. Code 919 says, yo, Marino. Yeah, hello, hello. What did you eat? I ate the thingy, like I said, that spicy chicken with cashew nuts with rice that I had. My friend's already here. I don't want to keep him waiting too long. In any case, Gregorian says birthday higher self, so the guardian angels that everyone talks about. No. You just have a higher self, not a birthday higher self. It doesn't relate to your birthday. A higher self is literally just watch the video if you don't know what a higher self is. That I linked in the top in the chat bar. Jason Dunn is familiar with them. David B, hello. He inquires. That sounds surreal. Again, keep in mind, live stream will be short. So yeah, in any case, yeah, this is a topic that I haven't discussed yet. I don't know. Maybe I might continue this topic tomorrow in a so-called Enochian stream part 2, whatever, similar to when power went out yesterday or the day before yesterday. In any case, yeah, those are the experiences that I had. My own higher self was solar, and in essence, he after the buzzing, after I summoned him, he there was still a lot of energy around that had to be cleaned up by my patron, and he basically caused a power outage in the entire building that I lived in, the apartment building, twice. uh, David B says, in order to master Enochian magic, you have to learn the language alphabet. It's really dense. He means deep. Yeah, I know. That's what I said in the beginning, but you only just came online. That's why. Yeah, Enochian magic is really difficult. Okay, the second I took a look at Enochian magic, if you want to practice it in the traditional way, the way I remember it, you need to make a table, an Enochian altar. You need to make Enochian plates, watchtowers, a bunch of a bunch of stuff. Okay, make no mistake, a bunch of things. You need to learn Enochian. The only Enochian that I know are the elements Exarp, Hakoma, Nantabitom. Exarp, as I remember it, is air. Hakoma is earth. Nanta is Hakoma is water, Nanta is earth, and Bitom is fire, as I remember it. David B says, just like John D with the other guy. You mean Don G and what am I saying? Why do I keep saying Don G? I mean John D and Edward Kelly. Yes, John D and Edward Kelly. John D and Edward Kelly, these guys are seen as the founders of Enochian magic, and it leads all the way back into Renaissance times. You name it. I read so much on this back in my armchair days when I was just a beginner. I can't even begin to express how much how much I read upon magic as a whole, including Enochian magic. In any case, yeah, these guys. That's it for these guys, and yeah, if you want to look them up, just look them up and you'll see for yourself. This yep, Enochian. This is the Wikipedia page on Enochian magic. So yeah, for anyone that wants to read extensively, knock yourself out. What else can I say? Yeah, that's my own experience that I had. My own higher self is a solar higher self, similar to Jason Dunn's. He knows that because he has an ongoing working with him. Not that I want to divulge any secrets or anything like that. Don't worry about that, Jason. We're doing just fine. You know it. And yeah, in any case, his as well as my higher self is solar, and your higher self carries the same name as you do. So my higher self, his name is also Marino, and Jason Dunn is also Jason. There still are a couple of similarities. No, especially to Jason. This might sound interesting to you, Jason. My higher self has a yellow aura, a golden yellow aura, whereas your higher self has a red aura. But yeah, they're more different, in that regard. Even when it comes down to the very degrees. Okay, all of those things play a role. Um, 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 um. What else can I say? Other higher selves of customers that I summoned 2 or 3 higher selves back when I was a beginner, when my business was only just started. I got up and running and whatnot. Let me see. I summoned a higher self for a guy. I remember that was Aries, that was Martian, corresponded to Aries, and he was quite aggressive. Before the ritual, he was a bit. He was, you know what Martian spirits are like. Okay, Martian spirits have a tendency to hurt you and to cause misfortune, like you stubbing your toe, hitting your knee, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, that customer's higher self. When I gathered tools for the ritual, I bought food and whatnot as a means of offering. I almost got run over by a car. It only lasted 2 seconds. Okay, a car just came out of an intersection, and I happened to cross the road with my bicycle at that very second, and only literally, the car only missed me by a whisker. Um, what else can I say? He made me scrape my knee too, or not my knee, but my shin. So the area between my knee and my foot. I scraped it and I hit it against the paddle of the bike, against the step of the bike. And that's when Samael told me, yeah, it's him. I'm protecting you, but he's still causing some minor misfortunes. And when I summoned him, it was kind of a tiny guy. The guy was that higher self of that customer was no taller than a ruler. He was no larger or taller than a ruler, and he was very aggressive, made threats towards me and whatnot, blah blah blah. He also had a red aura, but he was Martian. And then I remembered another guy's higher self, which specialized in clairvoyance, because that guy wanted ascendance like no other. I mean, that guy was like no one else I met. And I told him, you're a lot like me, but he just really wanted attainment. He wanted to attain a certain level of ascendance that not even I strive towards. Okay, this guy was just otherworldly. Let me put it that way. And yeah, what else was I gonna say? And his higher self was very cold. He gave off an incredibly frost-like or freezer-like aura. And he was lunar, the guy's higher self, I remember. And he was very watery and so on. And he had a blue aura. But I like that. I love the cold feeling that he gave off, even after the ritual. And he did help the guy, but yeah, the guy still wasn't satisfied. Just goes to show you that some people will never be satisfied. Um, let's see what else. And that's pretty much it. I can't think of anyone else's higher self that I've summoned or that I've come across or happened to summon. In any case, the reason that I listed all of these examples is because this entity or this kind of entity is the closest that I've come to summoning Enochian spirits. And I already measured the system, Enochian magic as a whole, power-wise. And it is on par, so it's pretty much the same as Western ceremonial magic. I compared it power-wise because I wondered that, hey, I remember I did extensive readings and my own research, and I asked myself the question because I wanted to know this whether Enochian magic, whether I should work with Enochian spirits, and my own readings indicated that it's pretty much similar to what I'm doing right now, Western ceremonial magic. So these two systems are pretty much on par in terms of power and practicality. So there was no real benefit in working with these spirits. Not that I expected that to be the case, but still, you don't need. You can work with Enochian spirits just by using Western ceremonial magic. This system applies to every spirit that you'd like to summon, not just. So you don't have to stick. What I mean to say is that you don't have to stick to the traditional way that's outlined in books. That you need all of these implements. The same way that you don't need to do all the things that are said in the Goetia to master Western ceremonial magic. Okay. You can just use the modern version, and after you're done with that, I also explained that in my e-course, my e-occult course. And then you can work with whatever or whichever spirits you would like to. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You don't have to worry about any of that. Um, Let me just hop on over to the chat section. Jason Dunn, yeah, Jason Dunn is satisfied with his HGA. Code 919 says, how do you know this higher self is lunar? Can I know what my higher self attributes are? Yes, I can tell you, but I'd have to cast the chart for you, so it would cost you. Let's just say $100. If you wanted to know more, it'd be $450. David B says, how does working with higher self, what is it like? Is it like you need to make altar for it as well, etc., etc.? Yeah. It, generally speaking, is still a spirit like any other spirit, and so on. Okay. David B is asking Jason Dunn whether he shares some experience. David B, Jason Dunn himself says here, and I cite, and he continues to be, and he continues to do so. He has become a dearly beloved friend. So yeah, in Jason's words, so that says enough. So yeah, in any case, now you know what that higher self is. Again, I'm gonna share the link again. Hold on. I already shared it before, but for the new people, yeah, that's a video in which in which I explain in general what the higher self is and what he's all about. But yeah, these spirits are very powerful. Okay, these spirits are very, very powerful. I also remember another Dutch girlfriend that I used to have years ago when I was still a beginner. And I also helped her with her higher self because she was just knee deep in shit. She was knee deep in debt, everything. She had the weight of the world on her shoulders and blah blah blah. She was in a minefield of trouble, general life problems and so on. And I introduced her to her higher self. I told her her higher self is Martian and whatnot, and that higher self has helped her since, and things are going fine. Solos 9107 has joined. Says, I love the hat. It reminds me of an entity we work with named Emmanuel Bones. Okay, good. Yeah, I love my fedora. I ordered another one. This one is black. I already ordered in the afternoon during the first live stream of this day another one, a white one. I think I'm also going to start a fedora collection, similar to my collection of sunglasses. Oh. So yeah, in any case, that is it. So yeah, you can work with Enochian entities, and it's not really hard. You can simply look up Enochian spirits, and you'll find a good deal of spirits. But you need to know what you're getting yourself into, what the spirit can help you with, and so on. It's just the same thing as working with any other spirits. The difference is that Enochian spirits are also very strong, very powerful, not to be underestimated. And yes, there is such a thing as evil angels and whatnot. Of course, these are different than fallen angels. Fallen angels are officially classified as infernal, whereas evil angels are like my Lord Samael, but still different. They are celestial, but they're more angels that deal with malevolent aspects of creation. Yahweh is telling me that right now, believe it or not. Yeah, God himself is telling me this right now. Oh, okay. In any case, you've heard it. That's what these guys are all about, and it's not too hard to find them. Okay, if you were to consult, I think I should be able to find it in Enoch. Let me see, Enoch. I need to find Enoch. What the fuck is? Oh, wait a minute. No. A dictionary. In a dictionary of angels. Hold on. Let a dictionary of angels open up. Open up a dictionary of angels. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on for a second. Fucking nonsense keeps freezing, man. Move! Enochian. Let me see if I can find something. No. Let me see if I can find anything else. Hold on for a second, guys. Let me see if I can find some Enochian spirits. This is a Wikipedia page that I found. You have a list here of Enochian spirits, Enochian angels. Here you go, list of Enochian angels. There you go. Let's see. I'm seeing a bunch of them here. Okay. As you can see, their names they're sorted alphabetically, and you can already tell that their names are different. Sedekiel, Zurhol, Izix, and it just goes on. So yeah, that's it for Enochian angels. Some of them are, like I said, you also have evil angels. These are angels that are tasked with destructive or malevolent aspects of creation, such as rape, murder, torture, and whatnot. The lines are blurred and they're not black and white, of course. Aside from my Lord Samuel overseeing all of those things, good as well as the bad, the good as well as the bad. You also have some Enochians that serve under him, he tells me. Some Enochians even serve under Vice Lord Sandalphon, he tells me, my beloved Vice Lord Sandalphon. But we're not no, there's no need to go into it into detail, to get into it into detail, since I already decided for myself that I don't want to summon Enochian spirits. Okay, guys, a couple of more minutes, so ask your questions now, because I'm going to close off the stream and I'll continue either tomorrow on this subject, since a lot of people are interested in this, or a good deal of people at least are interested in this. But I need to go. Someone's waiting for me. I have an appointment with someone. So 5 more minutes. So ask your questions now if you want to. Consult the links that I gave you guys. I've just consulted the reading again. My question was, is there potential in working with Enochians? The answer was yes, but satisfaction of expectations will be minor compared to what I'm already doing now. There is power, okay? It's not that there's no power. There is tremendous power. Yeah, expectations will be so-so. Yeah. But nevertheless, Enochian spirits are still a doozy. They're still great to work with. Just know whom you work with and know everything about the one that you intend on working with in any business transaction, so that you know what you're up against if things might go sour. Code 919 says, are all Enochian spirits evil? I already explained that. Jason Dunn says, so I honor him with gratitude and encourage you all to connect with your personal HGAs. Yes, kudos to Jason. Sim Review says, hello Morino, last night I did an invocation ritual for Belial. I did some offerings and I felt a very strong electrical energy around me. Today I feel my voice is deeper and my focus is so strong. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Keep it up with Belial. B says 2 thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, so any other questions? Any other questions? No, if there are no other questions, then I'll be saying goodbye for now. Yeah, I've made a decision. We'll continue this discussion tomorrow. I will, yeah, I'll be going through some of the thingies. I'll be going through some of the Enochian spirits, the Enochian angels, and the article. And I'll also see if I can find any more useful information in those books that I mentioned at the beginning that I have in my possession. I remember back when I was a beginner, I deemed these books. The most useful on Enochian magic, but I saw off the idea. Okay, because Enochian magic back when I was stuck with evoking and I wasn't able to get a proper magical system going. I just saw off the idea because of its complicatedness or complexity. Enochian magic is literally bargaining more than you can handle, in my opinion, on average, regardless of who you are. In any case, bye guys. I will see you guys later tomorrow then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.